As everyone, all wine lovers know, 2014 was a challenging vintage, but there are some very good grapes that came out of the 2014 vintage despite the challenges. How do you think the vintage finished for you, and could you speak to us for a couple of minutes about the differences between the Barbaresco region and the Barolo region?
Yeah, was very challenging, it's true. We had to work a lot in the vineyard. It was challenging because surprised us with a very cold and rainy summer. That was what we were not expecting. The year started actually in a totally different way because we almost didn't have a proper winter between 2013 and 14. It was not that cold. We just had a little bit of snow. Spring started immediately with warm temperatures. February, March, April was quite warm. Flowering was earlier than usual. And so we were planning to have a warm vintage. And this didn't happen because starting from June, the weather completely changed. We had a drop in temperature quite severe. 10% drop, 10 degrees of drop in temperature, and started the rains. And rains and cold weather have been a constant all through July, August. We almost didn't have a summer. Then we had September, first 2 weeks of September, again very cold with some rains. And then started the harvesting time, which was delayed. But we started last week of September, we started to pick the very first Nebbiolo grapes. I'm very pleased with the grapes that we brought home. That was the last great surprise. We brought home grapes with very thick skin. Berries were bigger than usual because the rain made them become a little bit bigger. But the beauty of them was that they were fully ripe. And that's because there was no stop of ripening during the summer period. So slowly, but every day the plants, they worked, and they brought a perfect phenolic ripeness. On the best sites. So phenolic ripeness, it means will be a vintage where we will have a very soft, round, ripe tannins. The second thing that I think is a quality of 2014 is that we will have low alcohol. So it's the first year since 20 that we will have wines of 13.5 degree of alcohol. Third, the cold summer, the very cold temperature of September, they really fixed the aromas. I love the great aromas, the flowery notes of 2014, the very bright color. So this is what I really like about 2014.